to do things like change the progression of your cancer, to change your chronic pain, to influence depression and anxiety, these are, these are areas that I think are some of the most fascinating
Me too.
things to research, and there's going to be an explosion of this in the next 10 years.
Let's go. Well, that's very exciting, man. I appreciate you for coming and helping us think about stuff. I appreciate you for thinking about how we feel and some of the sciences behind it, and just for answering some of my questions, man. I couldn't be more grateful for your time. And are you going to be okay with your health? What's the latest?
Well, I go in and I get a scan every 6 months. And at any point they could say, sorry, dude, the scan, your cancer's now spread to your liver or your lungs, and then things would be a lot worse. And I'd have to decide, do I do another round of chemo? Do I do surgery? Do I say, fuck it, no? But fortunately that hasn't happened. I get this scan every 6 months, and so far it's been okay. But, in planning your life, so I closed my lab, right? Because my lab is full of people who are getting their training, they're getting their PhD, they're getting their postdoctoral training. If I kick off in the middle of their training, they're out of luck. It's really bad for them. So I don't think morally that I can take somebody on new in my lab if I can't guarantee that I can see them through to the end of their training.
Yeah.
And so when I got diagnosed 4 years ago, I told the people in my lab, I said, hey guys, you might want to bail out because, I'll support you because, I can't guarantee I'm still going to be here.
Yeah.
And, they all stuck with me, man. I don't know, really, they all stuck with me, and I thought, oh man, I really can't die now because like I don't want them to be screwed because they were loyal, right? So there's a lot of reasons to want to be alive, but that's one of them, is to not screw your good friends and the people you work with. And so fortunately, they all got to move through, do their projects, publish their papers, get new jobs, move on to the next stage of their life in a natural way. Last November, the last dude in my lab finished. He's done. I closed the door on the lab. So I still work at Hopkins. Now I teach more. I write more. I do a little more admin. But I'm still a Hopkins professor. And so I'm living life to its fullest, but at any moment the hammer could drop.
Well, let's hope the hammer stays alive and vigilant and far away from dropping, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for thank you, man. Thank you just for research, and you start to realize how important research is too, even just talking to you, and then it's like you being a person that's dealing with this right now, you're like a living example of hearing you say that, it's powerful because it's like we need research in order to help people that are sick, and it's just important. So I just think, and just the power that we can have to help each other, and the science behind, believing in one another, all of that. It's just really, man, I can't thank you more for your time.
It's been a pleasure to be here. Yeah.
You have your book, Unique, The New Science of Human Individuality. And you're working on a new project. Keep working on stuff, man. I'm excited to hear more and just be able to have another conversation down the line.
All right. Well, maybe you can have me back when the new book comes out. That would be fun.
Yeah, that sounds cool, man.
All right.
All right, David Linden, thank you so much.
All right. Thanks so much, Theo. It's been a pure delight to be here.
Now I'm just floating on the breeze, and I feel I'm falling like these leaves. I must be cornerstone.